Hello dear students, my name is Rahul Gupta and in this video we will learn chapter number 11 mathematics of class 11, that is sequence and series. So in this chapter we will learn what do you mean by sequence and series and different types of series. So there are two types of series in our syllabus, is arithmetic progression and geometric progression. So we will see all the things about these two series, AP and GP. So let's start our discussion with the definition of sequence. What do you mean by sequence? Friends, basically sequence is a list of items or objects which have been arranged in a sequential way. तो जो आपका सीक्वेंस है ना, ये क्या होता है, एक ऑब्जेक्ट्स का एक लिस्ट होता है जिनको हमने एक सीक्वेंशियल वे के अंदर अरेंज कर रखा है। और इसको बेटर समझने के लिए इसकी सेकंड डेफिनेशन को हम लोग देखते हैं। तो यहां पर देखिए क्या बोला है, a sequence is an arrangement of any objects or set of numbers in a particular order followed by some rule. इसका मतलब क्या है कि सीक्वेंस जो है वो कॉम्बिनेशन है कुछ ऑब्जेक्ट्स का या कुछ नंबर्स का जिनको हमने किसी एक रूल के बेसिस पर अरेंज कर रखा है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इन दिस सीक्वेंस यू विल सी द फर्स्ट नंबर इज 1, second number is 3, third is 5, 7, 9. So here you can see that there is a difference between two consecutive numbers. The difference is 2. In the first two consecutive numbers, the difference is 2. In these two numbers, again the difference is 2. So we can clearly see that the rule of this sequence is the difference between two consecutive numbers is 2. So this is called a sequence. Now each term in this sequence, okay, in this sequence is called a term of a sequence. Any number in the sequence is called as the term of that sequence. We will represent these terms by these subscripts. So A1 represent the first term, A2 represent the second term, A3 represent the third term, and so on. Similarly, AN represent the nth term of the sequence. Okay. So this sequence can be finite or infinite. What do you mean by finite? If the number of terms present in a sequence can be measured, or we can say that it is a finite number of terms. For example, this sequence ends at 9. So in this case there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total number of terms present are 5. So 5 is a finite number. So in this case this sequence is called as a finite sequence. Now if this will extend up to infinite, okay, so infinite तक जा रहा है, इसका मतलब यहाँ पर बहुत सारी terms होने वाली है. We cannot calculate those number of terms. So in this case we will call this sequence as a infinite sequence. So there are two types of sequence, finite or infinite. Finite, fixed number of terms, infinite number of terms. Okay, this A1, A2, A3, A4 up to AN, this represent the terms of a sequence. Okay, so now we will see what is series. So now understand what do you mean by series. A series is a sum of all the terms present in a sequence. It means if we have a sequence like 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. In this sequence, what will you see? What is the relation here? You can see that here the difference is 2. Okay, if we talk about the difference is 2. In these two terms, the difference is 4. Means in this case difference is not common. So what is common? What we want to find is कि यहाँ पर कैसा पैटर्न बन रहा है, क्योंकि हमारा जो माइंड है ना वो जनरली पैटर्न्स को ढूंढता है. So here you can see that 2 into 2 4, 4 into 2 8, 8 into 2 16, and 16 into 2 32. Means we can say that in this sequence the rule is multiply by 2. If we multiply preceding term with a 2, we will get the next term. Means 2 is multiplied by 2, we will get 4, 4 is multiplied by 2, we will get 8, 8 is multiplied by 2, we will get 16, and so on. Okay, so this is our sequence. Number of terms 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total number of terms are 5. Now what do you mean by series? Series is the sum of all the terms. So if we add all those terms, so this will become our series. So in that case series is equal to 2 plus 4, 8, 16, 30, 32, and it is represented by Sn. So this is our series, this sequence. So this is finite sequence and finite series because number of terms are constant. Now in the second example, 1 sequence is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 up to infinite. It means this is an infinite sequence with a rule of +2. ओके, यहाँ पर देखिए प्लस हो रहा है, +2 करा 1 में तो 3, +2 करा तो 5, +2 करा तो 7. सो यहाँ पर जो रूल है वो क्या है आपका +2. नाउ the corresponding series of this sequence is 1 +3 +5 +7 +9 up to infinite. So in this video we will see, हमने देखा यहाँ पर कि सीक्वेंस क्या होता है, सीरीज क्या होता है, एंड आई होप आपको ये समझ में आया होगा. तो सीक्वेंस इज बेसिकली अ कॉम्बिनेशन और अरेंजमेंट ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट और नंबर्स following some rules, and summation of all those numbers is known as series. Okay, so we will see how many types of series are present, how many types of sequences are present, and what are the topics present in our syllabus. So let's see the types of series and sequence. So there are different types of series and sequences are present. The first one is arithmetic sequence. This topic you have already learned in class 10. So let us quickly see what do you mean by arithmetic sequence. The sequence in which every term is created by adding or subtracting a definite number to the preceding number is an arithmetic sequence. What it means, अगर मेरे पास कोई एक नंबर है, let's say 5 को हम स्टार्ट करते हैं 5 से, और इसमें अगर हम कोई एक डेफिनेट एक फिक्स नंबर को हम क्या कर रहे हैं, हर टर्म में ऐड करते जा रहे हैं. So what we will get the sequence called arithmetic sequence. Let us take one example. Let us say first term is 5. Now we are creating a arithmetic sequence by adding 2 on each number. Okay, so the first term is 5. What will be the second term? 5 plus 2, 7. Next term will be 7 plus 2, 9. Next term 9 plus 2 will be 11, and so on. So this type of sequence which have difference common. Common difference means in these two terms the difference is +2, second minus first, so 7 minus 5, 2. In these two terms 9 minus 7, again +2, again +2. So the difference is 2. This difference is called as a common difference. So if the difference in any two consecutive number of a series is common, then this type of series is called as arithmetic sequence. Okay, now second one, the second is geometric sequence. So friends, in geometric sequence, a sequence in which every term is created by multiply or divide. In AP what we are going to do, we will do addition or subtraction. In GP, if we multiply or divide a definite number to the preceding number, then this sequence is called as geometrical sequence. Example is, the first term is let's say 5 and we are going to multiply with 2. Okay, so the first term is 5. What will be second term? 5 into 2, 10. 10 into 2, 20. 20 into 2, 40, and so on. So here you can see that in two consecutive terms, difference is not constant. Difference is not constant. Like 10 minus 5 give you 5, 20 minus 10 will give you 10, and 40 minus 20 will give you 20. So here difference is not constant, but here the ratio of two terms, 10 by 5 will give you 2, 20 by 10 will give you again 2, and 40 by 20 will give you again 2. So in this case the ratio is common. Okay, so in the case of arithmetic progression, difference is constant or common, and in the case of geometric progression, ratio is common. So the general representation of AP or GP will be, let's say if the first term is A, okay, and in the case of AP, if difference is D, okay, so what will be the sequence? A first term, second term will be addition or subtraction, simple. So we are going to take here D as a positive number. So let us write this as a plus D. The second term will be A plus D. Third term will be, second term में D को add करो, A plus D will be equal to A plus 2D. and so on up to this in this way. Okay. In the case of GP, what is common? Ratio is common. So let's say ratio is R. So what will be the first term? First term will be A. What is second term? Second term will be AR. Multiply by R. Here we are going to multiply with this term. Okay. We can multiply or divide. Means this is also a form of GP. Okay. So we are talking about a standard form. So let us multiply with R. Now the third term will be AR into R. So R into R square, and so on. So this is the general representation of arithmetic progression and geometric progression. So in the next video we will see in details about the arithmetic progression, different formulas related to arithmetic progression, and we will see some good examples of AP. Okay. So abhi ke liye itna hi. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.